Good evening from Universal Studios Japan. We're going to be staying at the Kintetsu Hotel, which just so happens to be located in Citywalk. I probably could have picked a better time, but it is the end of the night. The park is closing, and here is our hotel, very close to the park. And here's the tower itself. Before even entering, to the right, you have a Universal store attached to the hotel. You can enter from inside. This hotel has a lot of Sesame Street theming. So before you even go in, on the left you'll see Elmo, and I'm not sure who that is. And on the right you have Cookie Monster. As soon as you enter, to the right is the entrance to the mini Universal store. You have a staircase over there, a Sesame Street photo op, the check-in desk back there on the right, and information on the left. Here is your Sesame Street photo op. Here's a look at the directory. There are two restaurants here, one on the 5th floor, which is the Japanese restaurant, and one on the 4th floor, although they're also connected to Citywalk. And we are on the 3rd floor, which is where the main lobby is. Whenever you check in, they give you one of these goodie bags. You get to choose one of the characters. I went with Cookie Monster. To the left, there is a travel help desk where you can buy tickets and do various other things to plan your Universal vacation. Here's the queue to check in to the hotel. My favorite part, though, is this big piece of art. Got some Jurassic Park, Back to the Future. It's fantastic. Looking up and back from here, you can see it goes pretty high, and there's two walkways on the 4th and 5th floor. We'll check that out later. To the right of the check-in desk, they have an ET design on the wall. But down this hallway is where you will find the vending machines. Looks like they're right here. The area with the vending machines is quite large. They have a lot of them, even some offering snacks and beers. This one looks like it serves coffee and ice cream. Looking back towards the entrance, the elevators are right over here, so let's head to the room. Looking around inside the elevator, you'll see they have some themed characters, and the ground will illuminate. Stepping out of the elevators on the 16th floor, looks like our room is going to be to the right. As we continue along, it's kind of funny. I'm noticing the Wi-Fi router. It's right there. And here is our room. Alright, we're stepping in the room. Very tight entryway here. And it's one of those rooms where you have to insert your card to make the lights and other things work. So we'll put this Sesame Street room key in. And right away, okay, so that turns on the lights. We'll go ahead and take a right into the bathroom here. Oh, and I want to point out now, just like most Japanese hotels, 2-prong outlets, so if you have a triple prong, make sure you bring your own. Or they may have it at the front desk. I'll check and actually see if they have them here as well, because I will need one. Alright, you got your standard Japanese shower and toilet. This one actually doesn't have all the crazy features. Oh, just kidding. Yes, it does. It's right here. Looks like a hair dryer, and they give you all the stuff. You get toothbrushes, cotton hairbands. There is a Sesame Street theme to this hotel, and it shows. Rather large mirror with interesting lights here coming out of the mirror. Now we'll go back into the main room. Pretty small room, but again, this was a $60 room. So you got your controls here and a remote for some of the room features. That's kind of weird. It's the overhead light. It looks like it was upside down. And they have the twin beds put together as one. I can tell it's an older room also. Look at the furniture. A little bit banged up, but that's okay. They do have this nice controller here. Looks like you can change the alarm clock and lights. This is probably the side lights. Yep. Nice feature there. And it looks like you may be able to control the entrance lights as well. Yep, that just turned it off. And then we've got this couch right here. This is actually a nice couch. Pretty cool. You got a small table. This station here with a lot of things, it looks like. What is that? Oh, you got a TV box, safe. Very mini fridge. So you probably can't fit too much in there. There's your little nightgown thing they give you. And it looks like a coffee set. Tea set, I should say. You only have tea in there. And there's where you can put your hot water. Looks like the room's seen some better days. And then you've got this. Looks like you can hang clothes on the inside, outside. Some slippers over on the side. And now, let's take a look out the window. I didn't see any options for better views or anything, so I just went with what they gave me, which, nothing too spectacular. You do get a nice view of the city out in the back. Kind of funny, it almost looks like from a distance outside you get balconies, but not quite, even though the window does open somewhat. Back on the ground floor, here is the mini Universal store from the hotel entrance. Lots of stuffed animals and hats. Looking back even further, and you'll see they have some of the 20th anniversary cookie and snack boxes. And all the way at the back, you have Minion stuff, even holding a little bear. I see some Hello Kitty and more Sesame Street. Just got to the 4th floor. The Epoch Restaurant's over there. We can look down to where the lobby is. You also get a nice closer look at this art. At the end of the 4th floor, there's Seoul, which is a function room, so it says. Closed at the moment, but if we take a peek inside, looks to be quite nice in there. Here's a look in the Epoch Restaurant from the hotel entrance side. Can't really see too much, and they are closed at the moment. As soon as we get to the 5th floor, there is Otoya, which is the Japanese restaurant. And at the end, there is another function room on this floor. It's all pretty dark back here. Closed off at the moment. So nothing's going on. Alright, that is going to do it from the Kintetsu Hotel here in Universal Studios Japan. Pretty small hotel, not really any amenities, just restaurants, that's about it. Definitely feels like a value hotel. Not a bad thing though, because proximity to the park is awesome. Great hotel if you're on the go, you really want to focus on going out to the park. Perfect place to stay. And $60 for a room on a Friday night, not bad at all. So would I recommend it? Yeah, I would. I think the park front is a lot better. Personally, I would choose that one over this, but if you're on a budget, definitely stay here because you're right next to the park. But that is going to do it. Thank you all for watching. Caravan is moving on.